If you ever wanted to clear out space on your computer and let it run faster, this is the right video for you. So, the first step, what you want to do to make your computer run faster is to close your system tray programs. So, this is on Windows 10 also. I know I'm on Windows 11. So, you see here, if you navigate down to the taskbar, you see this little arrow. Click on that. You have all of these programs. So basically, for this one, I don't use that. You click exit. This one, exit, Steam, exit, this, quit. So yeah, basically, this just makes it so your computer is not using up space and time running these programs in the background. So like you can exit that, you can exit that, or well, you can exit all of these things. So yeah, that will have your computer running significantly faster by just removing those. Next, number 2 is stopping programs on startup. So for this, what you want to do is go to the Windows Start button, Windows 10 also, right click, and you go navigate to Task Manager, click. So here, you can click more details, and then you have this. So now you navigate to the Startup tab, and here you go. This, it tells you what is enabled and disabled. So basically this means when Windows launches, when you turn on your computer, these things open up. So to fix that, what you do, click, and if it's enabled, hit disable. This one, hit disable. Cortana, disable. 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 And you see, always have a high startup impact, which means it does take a lot of speed starting these up. So disable, and only do this for the things that you do not need. So number 3 is checking for updates on Windows. To do this, what you do, click on the Windows Start, type in check for updates, click this. Simply click check for updates. See, I've already checked. So what you do is you just click check for updates, and it shows you an update. Then you click download and install, and that just gives you the latest upgrades of Windows, so it'll be running the fastest it can. Next thing, this is a very useful technique, is to just delete files you don't need. So some people don't know this, but here's a file that you really need to delete. So what you do is you type in %, TEMP %, and you enter. And you have these bunch of random stuff. So now what you want to do is hit Control A, which highlights everything, and click the delete button. So it's deleting a lot. Do for all current items, and skip. So now it leaves you with a thing. If it doesn't delete, these things are the ones that are needed. So just keep that there. Make sure it's not in the recycling bin. We just check recycling bin. They are. So what you do, Control A and delete, and yes. And basically, I guarantee you at least 5 gigabytes, depending on if you haven't done this, at least 5 gigabytes. Now I have a lot, so I gotta keep going. Okay, so next is find the programs with Task Manager that use a lot of storage and resources. So again, right click on Start, Task Manager, full screen this, and there you go. Like right here is what the GPU usage, that's what I'm filming on. Background, it tells you. So right now I have nothing. So this will tell you power usage. If it uses a lot, it means it is, decently taking up space and time. So you can just look through this program list. You can just scroll down until you see something that catches your eye. Like, for example, like this, it might show up like for 5%, and then it'll go back down. But for this, you see right here, this program is using a lot. But that is Windows Manager, which is needing. So you should not be going into Windows processes. Everything above it you can go to, because these are needed for Windows to run correctly. Okay. Our next one is uninstall programs that you don't use. So there are two ways you can do this. One is going to Control Panel, Programs, and then right when you're at this page, you can just click this blue text that says uninstall a program, and you have everything you don't need. So for example, I don't need this, so right click uninstall, yes, and just click uninstall. That's not going to pop up. This is only for the thing that I am uninstalling. We can uninstall this, hit yes, and basically yes, uninstall, and then it'll just disappear. Basically, if you try to keep uninstalling it, it's going to say like let it finish, so it's still installing. So yeah, you get it. If there's a program that you do not use and you don't want, well, you literally just right click and uninstall, and that's going to clear up lots of space. Alright, next one is running a disk cleanup. Again, navigate to Control Panel and go to System and Security, and then go to Administrative Tools. So what you can do is hit free up disk space on under Windows Tools, and here we go. This is disk cleanup for Windows. So you can just select things that you do not use. Example, recycle bin. You can delete that. Temporary files, that is what we just did, the %temp, so do that. You should keep this, like, because these are dialogues for Windows, so then you just click clean up system files. It'll pop up soon with this. So now it might take a little bit, but there you go. So now it says you gain this much disk space, which it depends because I've already done this. So if you didn't do this in a while, you'll get a decent amount of space cleared up. Click OK. Click delete files, and it's deleting. So I'll see you guys back once this is done cleaning up. Alright guys, so that finished deleting. So next what you're going to do is you're going to want to defragment your drivers. So navigate to the Windows, defragment and optimize drives. So you click yes. So then you bring up to this, and you're going to want to go to where it says C and then this colon, and then click optimize, and optimize again, and there you go. Okay, so if it says okay, that means you're fine and everything's working well. Alright, so now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to change the power plan. So now what you want to do is then go to Windows, Control, go to Control Panel. Then what you're going to want to do is click View By, and then do Large Icons. Here you go. So now you're going to want to navigate to where it says Power Options. So you look, Power Options. Click on that. So it brings you to this screen. And this is, I only have one, but what you can do is you can click additional plans, and it brings up to this. So, if you have an HP gaming laptop like I do, it automatically recommends what you need. But if you have like a normal one, you can go to balanced, and what it does is it balances the performance by the hardware and energy consumption, which means if it's using more energy, the performance is not going to be as good, so it like kind of adapts. So that is one way to do it. So next, this is just a little tip. I want you guys to be careful when you look up for cleaning your computer by downloading like a CC cleaner or something, because those do give you viruses. What you're basically doing is giving a program all your files on your computer. So not all of them are bad like that, but some of them could actually, they could be viruses. So next thing and last thing you want to do is adjust the visual effects. So now on your keyboard, you want to click the Windows button and E, and it brings it up to your files. And then you're going to want to go to this PC, Windows C, right click, Properties. Click Advanced, as in hardware. Hit Hardware, hit Properties, and it checks it if it's working properly. So if something's different, you can change the settings and it will work. And you can go to Driver, and you can hit Driver Details also, so you can see how your hardware is doing on your computer, which is very useful just to see if you need to anything. Yeah, so it just tells you this device is working properly. And you can also go to Tools, and here, click Check. And then click Scan Drive, and it scans for anything wrong with your drive, and it'll tell you what to do to fix it. So I'm going to pause it, and I'll come back to you guys right when it's done scanning. Alright guys, we are back. We have finished scanning, and it says it was successfully scanned and no errors were found. If you want more, you can click on Show Details, and it gives you everything. This is very, how you say, advanced. So click on Close, X this out, and X. So basically, that's all. And if you do all these steps correctly, you should have a faster running computer and have more storage. Thank you, and bye.